and Elizabeth are out there for us, and we should make it clear that there's not going to be a rally when this thing wraps up. Because of the conditions, they're just going to start at the convention center or the Peru, go down to Government Center, and it pretty much wraps up there, right, guys?
Yeah, that's what's going on right now. They're going to have, obviously people lined up on the streets here, but, city officials are saying once the duck boats come through, there's not going to be any kind of, speech or people getting out on stage and talking. They don't want people to do that, especially with all the snow that's around. It's not safe, and obviously it's cold out here, so they just want to keep the thing moving and let the day go on in the city and let people do their jobs and get to work.
Yeah, and people did such a great job cleaning up the streets because especially the last couple of days, it was kind of a mess coming in, especially with that commute we saw yesterday with the gridlock, but they've really come a long way, so it's very exciting that all these people were able to actually come out and see it. But of course, no rally, but hey, there's going to be a lot of people out here anyway to see the parade and to have a lot of fun, and they already are. People are getting really loud. It's actually kind of hard to hear right now.
Yeah, and you can see the traffic still coming through here on Cambridge Street, but the people behind the wheel, brings a smile to their face when they see all the fans out here cheering and keeping the energy up. Obviously, there's some excitement out here with the Super Bowl win still, and just a few days after it happened on Sunday.
I think this is one of the only days that we're going to actually see people smiling when traffic is bumper to bumper. They're actually taking pictures of the people who are lined up for this parade, and there's people who have a lot of signs, very creative signs too that we've seen out here.
The cutouts of Tom Brady's head, Bill Belichick's head, Julian Edelman, a lot of creative jerseys made, face paint, people getting into it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun out here. We're going to keep an eye on things out here. One thing I do want to mention is that we've been seeing people standing on the snowbank. Saw one person fall, take a tumble. That's the concern.
They're
police,
okay, though.
yes, they were okay, but police urging everyone not to stand on the snowbank. So if you're watching at home and you're thinking about coming out to watch it in person, stay off the snowbanks. That's the word from police.
Yes, that's going to be our advice for today. Otherwise, have a great time, and a lot of people very, very excited to celebrate our Super Bowl champs. We're excited too.
We're a little cold, we're a little crammed up here, but we're going to keep an eye on things out here, keeping the energy up. For now, we'll send it back to you guys.
Hey, you guys look great and festive too. Nick, I'd like to trade a Super Bowl pin from Arizona for that cap you're wearing. Deal?
Okay, all right. I have a big head, so
We know. Trust me. We know. Joking.
I teed you up for that one, didn't I?
Yeah, you sure did. We'll come back to you for another one in a little bit.
All right.
2001. All right, let's go to City Hall. Nick and Elizabeth standing by for us. There you are.
Hey there, Kim. A lot of people continue. Yeah, here we are. A lot of people continuing to come out here. We see people in waves coming, lining up along Cambridge Street, excited, chanting Brady, chanting Belichick, chanting pretty much anything that has to do with the Patriots. They are excited.
Yeah, I have to assume a lot of people have a little liquid warmth in them too as they're making their way out here. Pretty energetic, some creative signs out here. A lot of people just coming in more and more. I think we're in the hot spot at this point as far as fans. From what we can hear, I think we have the most people out here. We can't really see much, but it sounds like it's pretty active where we are right now. A lot of people lining the street here, some standing on those snowbanks, which you're not supposed to do, but they're just trying to get a good view of their Super Bowl champion Patriots.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to stand on those snowbanks. Like you had said earlier, we actually did see someone, take a little bit of a tumble, but they're okay. The city just wants everybody to stay safe, of course, because this is such an exciting time, and they don't want to have anybody hurt by doing something, silly like that.
Yeah, and then, with this parade, and Kim, you said 9th one in 10 years, I think is what you said. When you're thinking about that, imagine you being a 9 or a 10-year-old kid living in the city of Boston. I mean, you don't know any different. You don't know what it's like to just desperately want a championship for something because you've been seeing these duck boat parades every year you've been around pretty much.
The last time we had a parade like this was in 2005, of course, with the Super Bowl win over the Philadelphia Eagles, and more than 1 million people actually came out to that parade, and I think that this year, by the way things are looking, we may actually top that number.
Yeah, and that's despite the snow, so I mean, you got to really give the road crews a lot of credit here for at least getting it to where cars can drive down the road, for the duck boats can make it down there. you know, it was a big concern of how they were going to pull this off. I guess we still have some time to see exactly how they will, but all things pointing to a success so far.
Yeah, you know, we did see a lot of snow piles out there, of course, because where are you going to put all the snow once you clear it?
Right.
But the crews really did such a great job, you know, last night and the day before.
Yeah.
Kind of a little skeptical, you know, you want to say, because you saw so much snow in those really narrow streets. But, I mean, everything's going great so far, and it's just great to be out here with all these excited fans. We're excited. Everybody's excited.
We're having a great time, and Kim and Adam, we're looking forward to you coming out here and joining us, right? You guys are going to be taking over for us on the stage, right? We're going to be able to go in there and get warmed up?
Switcheroo.
We hope so. We've been here for everything. We don't want to miss a thing. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Elizabeth.
That's right.
All right, we're going to do a little